So 2013 is the year Ireland is obsessed with a gathering, but you know what? We've got our very own gathering tonight, a gathering of the finest Rossies in Copperface Jacks tonight. Yeah, tonight is the night they're launching the 2013 County Board Roscommon GAA massive fundraising event. It's inside, it's a sea of blue and yellow. In fact, you know what? You should come in and have a look because there's loads of people in there. And you come in, I've got a ticket, and then we'll have a chat and we'll let you see who's in there and what's all the talk of the Roscommon GAA tonight. Yeah, good. You can't go anywhere for tripping over the Rossies tonight. Here's a Rossie we see on the telly all the time. Enda Oates, how are you?
I'm very good, Ruth. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. Lovely to see you out tonight supporting the Rossies.
Yes, I don't get out that often, so I'm excused tonight.
You don't get off that. Why do I not believe that? You're a man who's living in Dublin. You're living in the shadow of Croke Park as well, I believe.
I am indeed, yeah.
What's it like being a Rossie in Dublin?
Well, I don't see too many of them around Croke Park, you know. It's a novelty when they see them coming up. It was great. It was fantastic. I was just talking to another neighbour of mine. Seamus Scally is a neighbour around the corner from me as well, who's a long association with Roscommon Supporters Club. And so Seamus's house was an open house when Bridget's were playing, and as was mine. So it's not often we get to open the front door and let them in. Usually we're closing to keep whoever else is out, you know. But it's great to see them, you know. Great to see. Great win for Bridget. So hopefully, you know, we can progress from that and bring it into county level. And
do you leave a little blue and yellow sticker on your window so that passing Rossies will know they can call in if they're caught short in the area of Croker?
But you see, the club in Dublin that I'm with is Nafian as well, and the same colours. So that's the only reason I joined them.
I'm Sean Farrell from Elfin, from a place called Creve.
Are you living in Dublin or are you up for the night visiting?
I'm in Dublin for 40 years and more.
And how did you have it in you to leave Roscommon behind?
It was very hard at the time, I must say that. But what helped was, when I came to Dublin, I started in digs on Clonlive Road, which was beside Croke Park. And I've never left the area since. So I was able to keep, but of course I was always go down to Roscommon. They always used to say to me in Dublin, why you go down to Roscommon for matches when you're in beside Croke Park? Like.
Did you have the heart to tell them?
Well, they used to tell me, I'm afraid.
Well, we're hearing about this huge community of Roscommon people living in and around Croke Park, and it sounds great. Do you come across much of it yourself?
Oh, we do, of course, yes. You know. I mean, there's plenty. We know people who are from Bridges, people from Strokestown, people from Elfin. We have Enda Oates, which is around, apart from this one well-known person, he's a great man in the community as well. Like, you know, he's make sure he sticks up for it, you know. So
you're keeping the Rossie flag flying. Show us your Roscommon t-shirt there. Ah, look, there's no denying. Guess what? Can you tell where he's from? Can you tell where he's from? Thanks a million. Have a great night tonight, and up the Rossie. Now, every so often you come across a very special Roscommon fan, and tonight's no exception. We have got Clebu. Hello, Clebu.
Hello, guys.
I wouldn't think that would be a typical Roscommon name, would it?
More or less.
Where are you from?
Brazil.
Okay.
I'm Brazilian.
How long are you living in Roscommon, Clebu?
No, I'm not living in Roscommon. My brother-in-law is from Roscommon. He's from Rusk, and I came with him because today is his birthday as well, and then I think it's a special day.
Will you just say Ruski again? Because I love the way you pronounce
it. Ruski, yeah.
Ruski. And do you genuinely follow Roscommon? Because you're wearing the jersey, obviously.
Yeah, so no, I love the color. The yellow looks like a Brazilian jersey, and then I think it's a beautiful color. And then, of course, I'm not a good fan from the Gaelic football, but I love to. Sometimes I see the match with Dan on my brothers-in-law.
And do you go and see
but
the
I prefer to see
matches?
football, of course.
Do you go and see the matches, or do you watch them on the telly with your brother-in-law?
Just in TV, watching TV. Yeah.
Next step now, Club U. We got to get you to Hyde Park in Roscommon, the
Yeah.
home of Roscommon
Go,
football.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so well, look, I'm gobsmacked. A truly international fan of Roscommon. They're everywhere. These Roscommon fans. This man is from Rooski. Tell us your name.
Dan O'Hanley.
And Dano, you're not here on your own. Who's over there at the side taking pictures of you as you do your turn on the telly?
That's my wife, Naira,
And where's she from?
from Brazil.
Okay, brilliant. So you have all the Brazilians roped in to be.
Roped in, yes, definitely.
Are you living in the west of Ireland, or are you living in Dublin?
No, I live in Dublin, Donabate.
And you have the Roscommon jersey on you. How has it been a Roscommon supporter when you're so far away from the heart of it all?
It's easy. It's good crack. You go up and down to the matches, and you spend most of the time in the car. But yeah, it's good crack.
And would there be a whole bunch of you guys that would always sort of go up and down in the car together? Or are you on your own singing songs about Roscommon?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a lonesome journey, but sometimes. I know me and my brother, we go to the matches most times.
And have you family still in Roscommon? Do you visit them? Do you drag them out to the matches?
Cousins. But no. I licked it off my father. My father was a big fan, so
What would be your fondest memory of, let's say, watching Roscommon football?
Fondest memory was 2001, the Connacht final. It was a bit special. It was just after my father had passed away, and the whole family were there, and we couldn't believe it. Like most of Roscommon couldn't believe it that day, and it was pretty special.
Sounds lovely. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. And enjoy your big Roscommon night out in Dublin tonight.
And it's my birthday tomorrow.
Ah, for goodness sake. How many candles on the cake? Are we allowed to ask?
42.
Oh, well, happy birthday. All of Roscommon says happy birthday.
Well, thanks very much.
This man could be officially the home for lost Roscommoners in Croke Park. It's Seamus Scally. Seamus, where exactly are you from in the county of Roscommon?
I'm from Loughlin.
But you live in the shadow of Croke Park, and I believe you have a drop-in centre.
A drop-in centre for all sports addicts from every county in Ireland. Hurling or football or ladies or camogie or whatever. 8 Elizabeth Street. And they, before the match or after the match, tea and sandwiches and any drink of choice, and they can talk and give out about referees or teams or whatever,
The irony being, we're in Copperface Jack's, which we all thought was the centre of socialising, whereas now we know it's actually Seamus's house is the centre of socialising. Seamus, you must have a lot of memories of great things that Roscommon have done. What are the kind of ones that really stick out as your favourite?
You mean Roscommon football?
Football, yes, Roscommon football.
Oh, well, I can remember listening to Micheál O'Hare in 1947 when Roscommon didn't get to go to the polo ground. They were beaten by Cavan. And then I was in Castlebar in 1952 when Roscommon beat the All-Ireland champions Mayo on their home ground. And ever since then, I have been attending every Roscommon game, league or championship. So every Connacht title, senior, under 21. We won the National League title in 1979, so that was a wonderful day. And we won 3 All-Ireland under-21 titles. So, I just go win, lose or draw, and I love following them. And then we set up the Roscommon GAA Supporters Club in Dublin in 1980 at the request of the county board. And I was the secretary for the first 10 years, and then I was chairman. So, we keep going,
You're like Roscommon GAA's very own memory man.
Well, I don't know about memory.
How important is it? I mean, you haven't been living in Roscommon since, I think you said
1953.
earlier. Okay, so how important is it for you to be involved in a Roscommon community, even though you're not living there?
It means everything to me because, although I've been throughout the world and people from every other county, but Roscommon is special. And I love meeting people from any part of Roscommon and going back talking about their fathers or their grandfathers or the mothers or where they were from, and all of that. And even here tonight now, I've met 4 or 5 or 6 people, names like yourself, Ruth, and Joe Burke and others that I had never met but had heard about, So.
Although Seamus knew my dad a long time ago. So
I did
again with the memory man. Did you play football yourself much?
Played junior football when I couldn't get on the Loughlin team before I went to Birmingham. When I got there, we had a club and I played for 10 years on and off. Wasn't great, but had flew back to Dublin in 1971 to the All-Ireland final from Birmingham.
And did you find it a real comfort when you lived in Birmingham to know that you had like-minded GAA and maybe Roscommon GAA friends in your club?
Well, yes. I mean, that was the pre-Skype, pre-mobile phone, all of that. And you know, it was great to meet Irish people from all over the country. And you gravitated to the Irish dance halls or the Irish games or the Irish music or something like that, you know. So,
Seamus, thank you so much for talking to us this evening.
It's a pleasure, Ruth.
If you're looking for his house, they don't have double yellow lines outside. I think there's a blue and a yellow line outside.
A blue and a yellow. Well, that's it. I salute you.
Seamus, thanks very much.
Ruth. Right, thanks.